Welcome to the overview of the Guildford Grammar School online calendar. For greater ease of use, the entire school calendar has been divided into 6 different calendars. These calendars include community events for the entire school, preparatory school events, senior school academic and pastoral events, senior school co-curricular events, senior school sport fixtures and events, and the calendar you can see now, which is the whole school calendar. You can see the title of the calendar you are viewing here. The navigation bar, which allows you to navigate to different dates, is here. And the date display is shown here. And of course the calendar, which is currently in block view, is shown here, and this displays any calendar entries that have been made. Today's date is displayed in red. As you view the calendar, any individual entries you have an interest in can be selected. Let's say, for example, you have a Year 10 child and you want to remember that he will be involved in dance sport on the 23rd. You can click on this particular entry. A pop-up will appear, which I'll bring down here so you can see it better. A pop-up will appear giving you the option to receive an email reminder for this particular calendar entry. To register, simply enter your email address and click on Remind Me. Now this is recognizing that I've already demonstrated this before and I've already registered. In addition to this, or alternatively, you can actually download this also as an iCalendar event to your Outlook, for example, or similar software. So click on Download as iCalendar, select Open, and you'll see here now that you've got the option to save and close. And if I go to my calendar, you'll notice that on my calendar, this has actually now been saved to my Outlook. Okay. At the bottom of the calendar, just down here, you'll find buttons that will enable you to change the view of the calendar and to access further features. You can change the display of the calendar switching between, as you can see here, day. There's obviously nothing on that particular day, so we'll go to the 23rd to show you what it looks like. Week. Month, which you've seen. Quarter. And year. And on top of that, you've actually got different styles that you can view the calendar in. So different styles of calendar being block, which you've seen, list view. Now you'll notice with the list view, it's all there for you, but with list view you'll notice that there's actually spaces. If there's no entry for the date, it shows a space. To get rid of that, you can actually have it in condensed view. So all the spaces have been removed. You can have time plan, or planner view. And planner view actually displays also all the calendars that are available to you on this online calendar forum. But I think we'll return back to block and to month. Now at the base, again, at the base of the calendar, you'll notice that with the navigation bar, you've got different view options again. And these all relate to the date and the top navigation bar here. So for example, we're in absolute mode at the moment, but if you choose relative, that brings today's date to the top, and then you can navigate the top bar there by week, fortnightly, monthly, or by year. You can have both absolute, which we had before, and relative if you wish, as seen there. or you can have neither. So it's been taken away altogether. Now at the base of the calendar again, you'll notice you'll have more options under this calendar. You'll have print, which is also found under options. So printable view enables you to change how the calendar will view when you print it. You also have under here email subscriptions, and if you choose to receive these subscriptions, just enter your email here and you can actually select every event in the calendar. Now what I would say to you though before you do this is please have a look at the other calendars to see if one of them in particular suits your purposes best, because if you say select every event in the calendar for whole school calendar, it means that you'll receive a reminder email for each entry in the entire school calendar. So have a look at the other calendars and see if one suits your needs best. Now you can actually remove this after the fact if you wish by saying none, removal existing subscriptions, and then it'll cancel it for you. You can also do a time search, which means that if you're looking to plan an event, you can actually do an open time search to see when there's spaces available. You can also do a search for events by word, by text. So let's do cadets for example and do a search. Now every single item that has the word cadet inserted will be listed here. In addition to that, you can also use the event filter, and if you, for example, type cadet in, it's a different view. It shows you the calendar, but only those items that have cadet information inserted in there will be showing for you. The source filter, you can actually select which calendar you want to have information sourced from. And if you wish to export the calendar somewhere, you can choose from many different selections here. iCalendar subscriptions. Now with regard to this, if you can use this as for any desktop application that supports iCalendar, and that, for example, that could be Apple's iCal or Mozilla Calendar or Outlook, for example. So if you choose to subscribe, now this means I'll be basically looking to download the entire calendar, the whole school calendar, to my Outlook. So I can select here webcal subscriptions, allow, and if I wish I can say here I can subscribe to updates, allow, and that uploads, and you'll see now this information has been dumped into my Outlook calendar. And the final option item is time offset, and this enables you to, if you're overseas, for example outside of the Perth time zone, enables you to offset the calendar so all the times within the calendar become relative to your current location. Now the mini cal option gives you a miniature calendar with the same information in it. You'll notice that the information is still displayed, and if I click on this, I still have the ability to email myself a reminder or download the iCalendar. Under system options, you've got two different ways you can get access to the various calendars, one being home and one being select calendar. The difference between the two is under home you have a logging section which is for the system administrator, and under select calendar you don't have to leave the main calendar page. The pop-up comes up with the different options and you just select one, And as you can see, that particular calendar pops up. Login is again for the system administrator. Well, that completes the overview of Guildford Grammar School's online calendar. I hope you find it to be a useful tool, and I encourage you to contact the webmaster at the school if you have any questions.